This Van Horn mansion is really a beautiful old building, and the restoration work they're doing here is really incredible.
This place is full of history.
Ghosts.
What?
Ghosts. Supposedly. One ghost at least.
What are you talking about?
Just watch. It sits atop a grassy knoll, framed by towering elms and oaks, watching quietly as the world zooms by on Route 78. The Van Horn Mansion, a stately red brick and stone structure brimming with history and steeped in the folklore of the Newfane area.
It was built by James Van Horn in 1823. He came to this area about 1817, and he started a grist mill and a sawmill, a distillery, and then he built the house. When they first came here, they lived in a log cabin on the property here. And then in 1823, he built the brick house, and the bricks were made right here on the property. And the building was not as large as it is right now. It was added to in 1860. And really a big renovation then in 1900 when they changed the roof line and put in the skylight and renovated the whole house.
The first meeting of the town of Newfane took place in the Van Horn Mansion in 1824, and James Van Horn, who built the house, was an early supervisor for the town and also one of Niagara County's first judges. The house is also said to have been a stop along the Underground Railroad, and a tunnel is believed to extend from the basement of the mansion to 18 Mile Creek.
Different families that have lived here have seen the tunnel. It has been bricked up, so they said, and we would like to this summer verify where it is exactly and not dig it up, though. We don't want to break the cellar wall down or anything like that, because then you have all the animals coming in and things like that. But we don't want that. We want to verify it out in the yard, that it went to the creek, and then it went to Canada. We're shooting for restoration of 1900, because that is when they did the largest redecorating, and they changed the roof line, they added the skylight, and they did all the woodwork that's here, all the fancy woodwork, because before that they didn't have the machinery to make that. And that's why we are going to 1900.
Grace Kirk herself has taken an active role in the restoration process, along with many other individual volunteers. Orleans Niagara BOCES, in conjunction with Niagara County Community College, is also playing a major role in restoration work at the mansion.
We became involved through the efforts of Niagara Community College and their neighborhood program. And Tony Ventresca, who contacted me and asked if our building trades class would be able to help out. And we finally worked matters out and worked the process through where we could get them here and coordinate that with the college and with our students and with our instructor. And we've been here for 3 weeks. This particular class will end next Wednesday. We've completed 800 hours of training.
Because of its architectural splendor and the history and legends which surround it, the Van Horn Mansion has long been a source of pride for area residents. But there's another side to the mansion story, a side that tells of a mysterious and eerie presence which many people claim to have experienced.
Well, there's many stories, and some of them have been verified, of things that have happened here in the house and on the grounds, of people seeing a young girl particularly in different areas, in the yard and on this road out in front and here in the house. Well, we assume that she's Melinda, the wife of James Van Horn. And she died when she was 21 years old. She had a baby named James, and in the genealogy it stops right there. She died. We don't know about James. We have no idea on that, on her son. The family plot was on these grounds, but now it is not the Van Horn property, of course. It was on Drake Settlement Road, and the graves were all moved to Glenwood Cemetery in Lockport, except for Melinda. Melinda is not in Lockport.
Fortunately, Melinda isn't the only spirit that fills the halls at the Van Horn Mansion. There's also the spirit of goodwill on the part of numerous volunteers and organizations that have been pitching in to restore the house to its previous splendor. If you'd like to be a volunteer, contact Grace Kirk at the Van Horn Mansion, 778-7197, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon and 1 to 3 p.m. Contributions to the Restoration Fund may be sent to the Newfane Historical Society, P.O. Box 1824, Newfane, New York, 14108.
Tim, is that a mask you're wearing, or is that cider starting to have some strange side effects?
Very funny, Jan. Actually, I just wanted to remind everyone that there'll be some very strange goings-on here at the Van Horn Mansion. Why don't you tell them about it?
Sure, Tim. NCCC and the Newfane School District are turning the Van Horn Mansion into a very scary haunted house. Each evening, October 26th to the 31st. The admission proceeds will benefit the mansion restorations.
Speaking of upcoming events, here's what's happening on NCCC's community calendar.
On consecutive weekends, October 19th and 20th, and October 26th and 27th, the NCCC Theater Department will present Ah Wilderness by Eugene O'Neill. Performances begin at 8 p.m. in the Fine Arts Auditorium. Tickets are available at the door or by calling the NCCC box office at 731-3271, extension 480. Before the Saturday, October 20th performance of Ah Wilderness, a cabaret concert will be held at 6 p.m. in the main cafeteria. Featured will be the NCCC Chamber Choir, Jazz Ensemble, Guitar Ensemble, and Orchestra. An exhibit of works by NCCC faculty is now on display in the D Building Gallery and runs through Friday, November 2nd. Come view the work of Gail McCarthy, Barbara Buckman, Alice Dudko, Bud Jacobs, and other fine arts faculty. The gallery is open Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 4, Tuesday, 10 to 5, and Friday, 10 to 2. The Native American exhibit, Generation to Generation, opens in the gallery on Thursday, November 8th at 12:30 p.m. and will run through Friday, November 21st. NCCC's planetarium shows can be seen every Sunday at 2 p.m. and at 3:30 p.m. The Dawn of Astronomy runs through the month of October, and the Story of the Star runs November 11th through December 16th. On the first Sunday of each month, a show called Constellations can help stargazers identify those heavenly bodies in the sky. You can make reservations or arrange special group showings by calling 731-3271, extension 300. Friday, October 26th will be a great day for the kids with a children's Halloween party from 4:30 to 7 o'clock p.m. in the main cafeteria, featuring refreshments and much more. So, Mom, bring all those little ghosts, witches, vampires, and teenage mutant ninja turtles to NCCC and enjoy the fun. The Coppin Dance Group, led by former NCCC dance instructor Edna Simmons, will be appearing in the Fine Arts Auditorium on Thursday, November 1st at 12:30 p.m. So if you enjoy the art of dance, come out to see this wonderful group perform. On the sports beat, in men and women's cross country, NCCC is hosting the Penn York Conference Championships on Saturday, October 27th at 12 noon. The wrestling season begins with an exhibition match on Saturday, November 3rd at 6 p.m. as the current Mat Men face a team of NCCC alumni wrestlers. The regular intercollegiate schedule begins on Tuesday, November 13th at 7 p.m. when the wrestlers of Brock University visit NCCC. The men's basketball team under new coach Andy Walker begins its 27-game schedule on the road. The Trailblazers' home opener is slated for Tuesday, November 27th against Hilbert College. Throughout the county, there's a wide variety of community education non-credit courses about to begin. Just a few of the courses, workshops, and seminars being offered. For more information, call NCCC's Office of Community Education at 731-3271, extension 150.
Well, that's all we have for today.
See you next time on NCCC.
Bye-bye.
Somebody's got to be.
Visit the graveyard of the Van Horn family first. And remember, there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Help me find my baby Melinda. Where's my baby? Please help me find my baby.
That's of his young wife, Melinda. He maintained a love for all the little creatures of the world. He owned a dog, 2 cats, 4 horses, 3 crows.
Chamber. Can't you see what has happened to those that have come into this room? First, I will deal with them. Then I will take care of you.
Please no. No.
Please!
I remove the dog and have it free! Out the pain! Now you can tell I'm a Houston Oilers fan. I come over here, the simple stomach ache, but look what happened to her! I love blood. Frankie, come over here. Oh, this was a simple operation. He came to me with a case of lockjaw. As you can see, I removed his jaw and half his brain. Frankie, show the man what happens when you come with a simple case of liver in the hand. Don't you just love it? It's beautiful, my case. My pastry is the sauce of all time is where I remove a simple Johnny Austin in person. Watch what happens here. We need more blood. We need plasma. You ever need blood, huh? How about a bottle of organ of some sort, No? Well, then get down to there. Let me get back to my work. I'm going to remove this.
There, little Jane. Don't cry. Everything will be all right. Daddy's got you a new mommy now, and she's going to take good care of you. You'll never, ever have to worry about anything again. I'll always be here. 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 I'll always be here.
You don't have any up here. What?
Best part, do you think?
Probably all.
Well worth the wait. Satisfied?
Yes, I am.
you very much.
For posterity. Go ahead. Come in. Down.
Let's draw some dinosaurs. Yeah, don't draw dinosaurs. Hey, there's markers on here.
I'll grab again for you.